Over to the State House this Monday evening, South Carolina lawmakers still have not passed a budget like they were supposed to do nearly 1 week after the deadline. Without it, the state is now using a backup plan which keeps government services funded but delays any new state dollars from going out. News 19's Josie Frost joining us now from the State House with an explanation on what that means and also how long this could go on.
Lawmakers earlier this year passed a continuing resolution. That's an agreement that if there is no new budget in place, the previous year's budget would be extended until the new one's in effect. But it's been years since we've gone this long without a budget passed, and right now it's not clear when this could come to an end. Monday marked the 6th day South Carolina has been operating without a new state budget, and it could be a while longer. The conference committee working on the final details isn't scheduled to meet again until July 14th.
And I'm hopeful that we can break the logjam and end up with a compromise package that we can then send back to our respective House and Senate members and for approval.
Until that happens, state government will keep running under last year's state budget.
In essence, it keeps things on a status quo basis without having to worry about government shutting down while we continue our negotiations to try to get a new budget in place.
That means any new funding included in this year's budget is on hold. That includes raises for teachers and state employees, along with new money for roads and bridges. And with the continuing resolution in place, there's no real deadline for lawmakers to finish their work, and theoretically it could go on for months. The last time the state went more than a few days without a budget was in 2020, when the legislative session ended early because of the pandemic. That went on for the entire fiscal year, but Davis says this won't last as long.
This particular impasse we have this year is based on a fundamental disconnect between the House and the Senate. It really boils down to, do you want to fund these $350 million worth of House earmark projects, or do you want to go ahead and fund a property tax cut for seniors? And so the House is pushing for the earmarks. The Senate is pushing for the tax cut. We'll find out on Tuesday if we can resolve our differences.
Another thing to consider would be how this would affect state agencies. Many of them are already working on next year's budget requests, which are due in September. That's the start of preparing for the next budget cycle. Reporting at the State House, Josie Frost, News 19, WLTX.
Josie, thank you so much.